I hope everybody is doing well. Guys, thank you for subscribing to my video and also for really watching my videos. I want to say thank you, and thank you very much for always watching me. I really appreciate that, guys. I really thank you. I appreciate it. Guys, today I want us to talk about baggages. I want us to talk about baggage. We all have baggages in life, and many of us, I mean, people are just walking around with baggages. I mean, they're just everywhere. Anyway, I have wrote some things down, so I'm gonna read for us to really go on it. Yeah, guys, let's do it. Okay, guys, so a baggage can slow your progress. Oh yeah, a baggage can slow your progress. Many doesn't reach their destination because of their baggage. Many doesn't reach their destination because of their baggages. It doesn't matter how we acquire the baggages or the baggage. It's our responsibility to unpack the baggages or to unpack it. How does one acquires a baggage? How does one acquire baggages? It may not be able to it doesn't matter how we acquire the baggages, but it's our responsibility to unpack it. It does not matter how the baggages was, and it's our responsibility to unpack it. I may not be able to control my history. I may not be able to control my history, but I have my hands firmly fixed on the steering wheel of my destiny. Oh yes, I'm gonna go again. I may not be able to control my history, but I have my hands firmly fixed on the steering wheel of my destiny. Baggage accumulate when we don't unpack it regularly. Baggage accumulate when we don't unpack it regularly, meaning that there are issues that are so deeply rooted that we don't even realize they are there. And it requires self-analysis, self-perspective all the time. To dig that stuff out, to expose that stuff, and to ultimately dispose of those stuffs or those things that will be living our lives to hinder us from rising from our highest height. I'm gonna go again. To dig that stuff out or those things out, to expose that things out, and ultimately dispose of those things that will be living our lives to hinder us from rising to our highest height. So if you are writing with a pen, I want us to write the things or the forms of baggages, how you're gonna see a person have a baggage. Okay, number one, if you're writing the baggage, we see this all the time, or you see this a lot on your jobs, in your families, in the church, or in politics. You find this everywhere you may go. And this is what? The baggage of low self-esteem. The baggage of low self-esteem. Guys, I don't know, my light, I feel like I'm a little bit dark here. Wakta? Yeah, okay. The lights, I was thinking I was a little bit dark. I don't know, you guys can judge. Okay, people are carrying around or are weighed down. People are carrying around or are weighed down. Shit, guys, sorry. With a baggage of low self-esteem. Now, people will come with the baggage of low self-esteem. Seems to tend to have a knack for, watch this, for avoiding or repelling people They either become abrasive personalities, you know, all out there, or becomes reclusive, just a little bit withdrawn from the, from the world or from the people, I don't know, because of their low self-esteem. Now, the dangerous about the baggage of low self-esteem is when a person takes that baggage of low self-esteem and they embrace the world with that broken consciousness, because they are trying to prove that they are better than everyone else. They take on narcissistic tendencies. I believe at times I believe this is when that personality extroverted. They always, they are always, to shine more than the next person. They always want to shine more than the next person. They tend to carry spirit of jealousy about the other people, who they may view internally, they may view as superior to them. They are struggling with what? Low self-esteem. A lot of times, woman find a man that struggle with low self-esteem. If you come home and make €5 or $5 or £5, I don't know how much, or even £1 or even one. Guys, do you guys see it? Oh my God, I feel like this video, I'm not serious, but this is really something passionate to my heart. My light is all fucked up. I don't know what has happened. I just feel like it's dark. Is it me? Sorry guys, that's strange, huh? I feel like the thing is dark, man. I hope I should continue, otherwise you're confusing your audience. Guys, sorry. Cut. Forget about this place. Yeah, I don't care about €1 or €2, €5, £5 or $5. If you come home, a woman comes home and make €5 or $5 or £5 more than he makes, he feels like his manhood is threatened. He feels like his manhood is threatened. Because of what? Low self-esteem. It often comes across as when a person have a low self-esteem and they are extroverted and they are just out there, almost narcissistic, comes across as insulting and a weird behavior towards others. When the reality is that there is something there carrying in their psyche that has ruptured their self-view. I'm gonna go again. When the reality is that there are something there carrying in their psyche that has ruptured their self-view. And I see this all the time. And I'm able to deal with them compassionately. I don't judge their behavior, or I don't judge what they do. Like a lot of us, or a lot of people, I'm not. I am tuned in. I'm not tuned out. I'm tuned in. I'm not tuned out, because I can see beneath the surface there is a need for ministry. Their life, their self view has been ruptured. You are out there behaving, sometimes they may seem that like they are being out there, over there, behaving that they are Mr. 8 or Queen B, of course. If it's not Mr. They are behaving like they are Mr. 8 or Queen B. I'm here, I'm there. Yeah, we see it. But the reality is, internally they feel inferior. Internally, they feel inferior. And all of this stuff in seeing of is all an act. Low self-esteem causes one to diminishing his or her self-worth, self-value, and put oneself to bargain rank of life. The negative behavior people show is the mere reflection of deep inner root cause that they not resolve, that they have not been resolved. Baggage or baggages comes with issues. It comes with issues. Many people of you watching me now, if you can get out there, if you can get out of your feelings and take things so personally and taking things so personally, you can look around, maybe your jobs, your families, your churches, your schools, if you can look around, and maybe if you pay attention, guys, if you pay attention, you can see the low self-esteem reflecting itself. Baggage of low self-esteem reflecting itself in the life of someone you may know or someone you know. If you really pay close attention, of course, you're gonna see it. I see this all the time, guys. People that pop up and then I'm going to take all this, I'm going to take that, and I will turn this place upside down, and I'm, bragging and so pop up, so full of, yeah, ready to go. Those kind of people, guys. And all this craziness. I'm just looking at them and smiling in my head. Because your behavior, but because you behave in one way, but I am looking at the weight you are carrying. I'm looking at the weight you are carrying. And that is what? And what weight is that? Or that is what? The low self-esteem. I don't take this personality. I don't take these things personal. The baggage of low self-esteem enforces them to show strength, to protect themselves. It's a false sense of security. Anyway, if you are writing, let me just give you one or two things about low self-esteem, baggages and the things that it comes with it. If you are writing, please take a pen and paper. Or if you are writing. 1. Baggage of abandonment. Baggage of abandonment. It's amazing how many people who are dealing with just emotional weight of abandonment. Usually we think that it's only children whose father or mother left them struggling with trauma of abandonment. But the reality is that professional people who are doing well and succeeding careers of choices have had people who walked out of their lives and had friends that ended, had friendship that ended, and they don't even know why, and still struggling many times with the trauma of abandonment. Now the image is a lot of bags that are too numerous and too heavy for an individual to manage alone, and everyone else leaves. That is a good picture, mental picture, for one to capture what a person that is struggling with abandonment issues feels like. I'm gonna go again. The image is a lot of bags that are too numerous and too heavy for one individual to manage alone. And what happens is everyone else leaves. Yeah. For one to capture in their mind what a person that is struggling abandonment issue feels like. Other people brought these bags and then they leave these bags with one individual. Everyone leaves. There is no way you can carry all these bags yourself or by yourself. So you are what? Abandoned. It's when a man, it can be also when a man and a woman don't work out and they have child or children together. And maybe he does send the check. But doesn't show up for the boys' football game or the girls' swimming course or swimming class. He doesn't help with picking them up from school, so forth and so on. I don't know the situations. And the small things that I write. And now this woman who thought she was going to have a partner in this situation is by herself, and she feels like you brought all this of bags, all of these bags to her life, and then you disappeared. Abounding. As people, sometimes we sit and try, as people, we sometimes sit and try to process it, trying to understand what happened. Why is it that? This and that. Why are you not with me anymore? Oh my God. And then you finally grow up and realize that everybody is not intended to be in your life or the duration. To be abounding is a feeling of having people you felt you could count on appearing to walk away at your most challenging hour. I'm gonna go again. To be abounding is a feeling of having people you felt you could count on appearing to walk away out of your most challenging hour. Guys, that's a lot. When your whole life is turned upside down, a lot of people you thought you could count on are the people who will disappear on you. Some cases, it will be cool if you did something and they could tell you. Or they could, if you did something, they could tell you. But when they disappear, like you needed them the most, guys, it's traumatic. It is traumatic. Listen, a quote by Martin Luther King, a quote by Martin Luther King. Oh my God, why I'm going Martin Luther King. He said, "In the end will not be the mean words of our enemies we will remember, but rather the silence of our friends." Deep. My God, or do I put the camera a little bit back? Guys, forgive me, because I'm feeling, I don't know. Whoops. I don't know, I'm just feeling like everywhere is dark. It's not that light like normally I use, so I don't know. I tried everything, but it seems like it's not working. I'm gonna go again. Okay, listen, a quote by Martin Luther King. He said, "In the end will not be the mean words of our enemies we will remember, but rather the silence of our friends." That is very deep. And I love this stuff. Jesus Christ, my spirit love this stuff. When it's a deep conversation, I'm all there. I'm very intellectual, so I really love this deep conversation. You know, sometimes, you know, you have friends that, you are growing, but it seems like they come around you like nothing is happening. Sorry, guys. It seems like they have nothing to talk or they're nothing to say. You know, me, I like to go really in deep conversations. You know, I like to dig deep. I like to have intellectual conversation. It really nourishes my soul. It gives me something when somebody is a deep person, you know. I just don't like, you're the surface type and how's the weather? You know, it's too much surface. I don't like it. I just feel like it's become boss to me. I like my mind to really to go somewhere that I haven't think of. I would like to, I don't know. It really give me something, guys. Forgive me. Yeah, let's go. That is deep actually, but we rather remember the silence of our friends. Yeah, but rather the silence of our friends that we remember. Very deep. We will remember the people that we thought are for us, and with us, and help us. And those are the ones that came up missing. I'm going again. We will remember the people who we thought are for us, and with us and help us. And those are the ones that came up missing. Crushing. My God. I'll be crushing, man. The person that feels abounding often becomes consumed with questions like, why? What did I do? Why am I always forgotten? Why am I always forgotten? What's wrong with me? They live with an open wounds, needing closure. How does one unpack baggages? Guys, if you are writing, here is very important how you can unpack your baggages or anything that is a baggage in your life. I don't know why. Everybody have their situations. I have mine. I have mine too. Hey. How one can unpack baggages. Number one, be honest about your private issue or issues. Be honest about your private issues. Number two, you have to feed your thoughts with God thought or positive thoughts. To me, positive thoughts are God words, are God thoughts. So I write it just in the corner that you have to, normally seen, you have to feed your thought with positive thoughts. But if you are God personally, if you believe in God like me, I mean, then you have to feed your thought with God thoughts. It's very important. I mean, it's very encouraging. Sometimes when you are down and you just go inside and you start reading the Bible, it's very encouraging. Things that you can really lift your spirit up. Number three, don't give voice to negative thoughts. Cancel them. Don't you ever give voice to negative thoughts or negative people around you. Cancel them. Delete them. Block them. Whatever you can do, just cancel them. Delete. Don't give voice to a negative. Oh, just delete them. And this is how you unpack baggages. This is how you unpack baggage. Be honest about your private issues. Admit that they are there. Feed your spirit with positive things, and then don't give voice to negative thoughts. Cancel them. In other words, when you know that you have certain kinds of baggage, think about that. Think about this, or think about what you are thinking about before you allow that thought to create an emotion or to create a behavior. Think about that good. Don't give voice to negative thought. Cancel them. And the last one that I'm going to just add to it, just cancel toxic relationship. Guys, you have to go and watch my other video. It's called Toxic People. You have to go and check that out. It's very important. There's a lot of information over there that can help your life. So I just added that there. Cancel toxic relationships or people around you. Yeah, it's to get people out of your life that only serve to drag you down. Period. Get people out of your life that only serves to drag you down. Period, guys. So please, guys, I hope you can understand, because I see that I think it's a long video, and my video, I don't know whether I think I don't have much space. It's telling me something that I couldn't read fast, but I think it's gonna cut very fast. So guys, I hope you guys really learn something out of it about the baggages that we carry around, and most of the time it can be abounding issues, and a lot of times low self-esteem, and sometimes it can be also society, you know. They just make us believe that we have to live certain kind of way, or we have to look certain kind of way. So we have all these things that is really pressuring us, or maybe abandonment. It can be friendship abandonment. It can be family abandonment. It can be anything around us. But please, how you can unpack it is just always fill your thoughts, renew your thoughts. It's very important. You have to renew your thoughts. And don't really give voice to negative thoughts. cancel them. Don't let it come inside you. The moment you hear or you feel like, or don't listen to that negative, don't give it voice. Even when, don't listen to it, don't give it voice, my dear. And also cancel toxic relationships. People who are around you, any kind of relationship, can be friendship, it can be, family ship, family relationship, it can be, intimate relationship, or a romantic relationship, it can be anything. But even you know that that person is toxic, or the people around you are toxic, please let them go, because it's not going to help your self-esteem. And all these baggages that we carry is low self-esteem and abandonment issues. Of course, when we are abandoned, we feel low self-esteem, we feel down, we feel way down, and we carry all this kind of stuff that we cannot carry it by ourselves. But let's start to unpack it, because anytime that you really pack stuff, or you have baggages that you don't unpack regularly, what happens is that it becomes toxic inside you, and then you just carry that around. You cannot be whole your life really carrying things around with you. You have to feel light. You have to let things go. You have to think positive. You have to renew your mind with positive thinking, refresh things. Don't let anybody or anything have power on you to really put you down, for you not to really lift into your ultimate highest place that you have to go. Please don't let it. I hope when you read, I see my video, my thing is I don't have my space. So guys, please subscribe to my channel. Please, I love you guys. I see the subscribing now is coming. The subscribing is coming, so I really appreciate you guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe, and I love you guys. Subscribe, and also hit the notification bell next to it, so that anytime that I upload new videos, you guys can see it. I love you guys, and love you. Bye bye. Okay, it stopped already.